Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. We want to do these contracts here to rendezvous with these guys to rescue them. However, we haven't got patronics yet, and that sounds difficult. But we can upgrade the building, but it leaves us with a small amount of money. If we take on this contract here, which is science data from space around the moon, we're going back to the moon. We're going to get this anyway. So if I just take this on, that gives me an advance of 15,000. Gives us a little bit more breathing room. So we'll take that on. We'll upgrade that. And it gives us 55,000 to build a rocket. That will get these guys out of orbit. So rescue 3 Mark 1. It's cost 14,000, and this is why I wanted to take on that additional contract, because we've only got 55,000. So it can go wrong a few times, and we'll still be able to do this. So what do we got? We basically got over 5,000 delta V. Should be more than enough to get into orbit and do a few maneuvers. Starts off with swivel and the solid rocket boosters all at once, but we'll throttle back quite soon, I think. We've then got the Terrier rocket with one fuel tank there. Here we've got the cabin crew, which is good for 2 people, and a command module. We've also got a heat shield in there, and that's good for 1 person. So that's 3 people in total, which are the 3 that we're going to go rescue. We've also got a rechargeable battery and the Probodione that's going to get us up there. Jebediah, you're going to have to sit out this one. Let me just move that out of the way. Okay. This should, I think, enable us to rendezvous, if I can remember how to rendezvous. This is the problem. Okay. Let's move this out of the way. Put that there. Lock position. And this will be for the ambient light adjustment, so you guys can see a bit better. New mod that I've just added. Go to the map screen. That is not us. That is us there. Just coming up here is Ferod's pod. I think it's probably worth going for him first, by the looks of things. I think we're pretty much good to go now for him. SAS on. Full up for takeoff, and 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Starting to accelerate quite nicely, so we can begin to throttle back. We get a little bit higher. Save this gas for later on. Begin to move over a little bit. It's not the most stable of rockets. It starts to roll a little as we go up. We'll stay here for now because we'll get rid of these solid rocket boosters very shortly. So we'll go for throttle up, ready for when they go. Oh, that was close. That knocked the fin. That should do us about there. pushing up through the atmosphere. Got an apoapsis height of 23, so he's at 80 something. Going very nicely at the moment. Can't complain at all about how things are going. See, oh, he's already behind us, so we want to be low. He's at 85, so we want to make sure that we get to a lower apoapsis than 85. Already at 60. At 70, I think we'll stop there. It's taking a bit of time for it to move over because there's a long rocket here. Get right on to the horizon, which will be our prograde position when we hit the apoapsis, which is pretty soon. And in about 10 seconds time or so, we're going to hit the gas again. Let's check where we are. We're quite a bit behind him. Never mind, no problem. Let's go. Raising our apoapsis just a little bit for safety, which is good. Probably want to raise it just a tad more. Try and push our time to apoapsis just away, just a fraction. So we are in space now, we're just raising our periapsis to circularize. Stage. Fire. So we're in space, so this is a very efficient engine now, and I'm hoping it's going to be efficient enough to get us into orbit, and then any maneuver we need to get our rescue our pilots. I want to get all three. I'm not sure that'll happen. Here we go, just about to bring the periapsis out from below the surface, and then it should go very quickly. Bit more for safety. There we go. Right. So as target. We're not too bad on inclination wise. Right, okay. Who remembers how to do maneuver nodes? And who knows how to remember how to do rendezvous? Okay, so we go with him. That's our first interaction, where the separation is 197. So that's a bit too far away. We are target's position, and that's us. So we're still too far underneath him. Too far behind him. But I think we'll be catching up. So let's just give it a second. Make sure our apoapsis and periapsis are all good. 191. So I think this is saying 115, so that's less. 191. So when we cross these guys here, they are now 100 further. That's not exactly what we hoped for. Right. So we got him set as our target, and he has now got an altitude of 79, which is very similar to ours. So we're just going to do a retrograde burn. And you see those are getting further apart. They should be getting nearer because we're going slower. That's not a retrograde burn. That's a prograde burn. That's a retrograde burn. There we go. Now they're getting closer. Right. So let's see how we're getting now. Because we're lower, we're catching up now. There he is. Down to 100 meters away now. There we go. Next time will be less, so we're catching up again. F5 for safety. Down to 80 meters. We go to target mode. We're approaching really, really fast. Right, that approach there will be... It's a bit jittery, doesn't really know. 30 odd kilometers? Yeah, 22, 18. Oh, we've actually overtaken now. We've overtaken. Right, okay, so now I think if we burn... That's the prograde, so if we burn there... That's it. We're pulling our prograde marker towards them. Here comes the prograde marker. Here it goes. Don't like the way that did that. That makes me very worried. Okay. That means my periapsis is wrong. Right. So now I need to burn something like over here. 1870. No, that's not right. I think I was too far away to start this kind of maneuver. Right, we need to just burn retrograde. No, we want to burn. Where are we? Coming up to our apoapsis, which is fine. Let's get up to our apoapsis. There we go. And now we need to burn prograde. Why is that not happening? That prograde to target. Aha. Now we need to hit prograde here pretty damn quick. There we go. Right, how does that look? That'll do. Right. Now we'll go back to target mode. Should be able to see our target pretty close. There he is. Right, prograde to prograde. So we need to pull our prograde marker here. I think. There it is. So we should be approaching it now. No, we're going the wrong way. Right, so drag our retrograde marker over the retrograde of the target. Uh-oh. X. Done it again. Orbital. Prograde. Quick, let's get an orbit back. A little bit of normal, I think, would do the world of good right here. Right. Interaction there. There we go, 70. So, if we do... Let's try doing a maneuver. Need to get these a bit closer, then we can do that. Oh. Start again. Add a maneuver node. Ah, look at those. They are really, really close. 36. 38. 34. 20. 1.3. 2.1. Really fine adjustment here. 2.1. 1.2, 1.9, 1.7, 1.7, this is definitely the way to do it. 1.6, 1.2, 1.3, 1.3, that'll do. That'll do, right. That's it, get it onto the maneuver node. 3 minutes, oh, not yet, sorry. That's it, right, fast forward. Onto the maneuver node, so we need to do 10.6 meters per second burn here. That'll do. And then we'll warp, quick save, and then we'll warp to there. And that should get us really, really, really close. Australian Cobra, welcome to the stream. Thank you for commenting in chat. There we go. Right. Now, target's only 40 meters per second and getting closer. So that's going to be our closest approach to them. That'll do. 1.3, so we need to drag our prograde marker over here. In fact, we want to kill speed, so we actually want to push our retrograde marker. There it goes. Oh, wrong button. How much damage have we done there? Not too much. So we're going to pull our prograde and speed up. Here it goes. Right, now to get ready onto that marker there. To kill all our velocity. So we're 500 meters away. $400 meters away. We just use a bit of time warp to speed this up. Just lose a bit of this speed now. So what do we do? Push our retrograde, don't we? Push in the retrograde marker. 6.6 meters if we're 100 meters away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it get a bit closer. That'll probably do it. 0.1. That should be enough. Now, use the square brackets, switch to Farud, EVA, jump off, spot our craft here. So free camera is the best one. That's coasting in nicely. Here he goes. Oh, I've gone past him. That's perspective for you. There we go. There he is, reversing into the capsule. We'll grab and board. No, we won't, because we've missed him. Grab. Get to the door. And board. And there we go. We now have... we just need to burn it just away slightly so we don't bump into there. He's now been added to our space program. Got 5,000 for rescuing him. Still got to get him home now. Did the Rendezvous mission, 21,000, and we have performed a crew transfer in Kerbal, which is more money. Rendezvous 2 vessels, 44,000. Loads of money. Loads and loads of money. So I'm going to leave it there. We got 2 more astronauts to Kerbal to save. We just check we are in space. That's good. So we'll leave it there, and hopefully now we may have used up half of our fuel, or more than half of our fuel, but hopefully we know what we're doing a bit better now, so we should be able to rescue the other 2, hopefully. So join me in the next episode where we try and rescue them. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, then please consider giving me a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe to hear about when I do some more videos. In the meantime, if you want to click on one of the other videos that I've done on a different game, then these are my latest ones. Please go ahead. Or if you click on the next video in this series, that'll take you directly to the next video in this series if I've done it and uploaded it. Thanks for watching.